Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm doing a makeup mistakes to avoid video. Please don't take this personally. I don't mean to offend anyone. There's no rules in makeup, and I would never judge anyone that does makeup differently than me. This is just mistakes that I've done that I would be happy to know about before I learn to improve my makeup skills, so hope you guys enjoy. So the first mistake that I will show you is picking the wrong foundation shade. Everyone has done it. I've done it a lot of times. So this is just a foundation that I use when I have self toner on, and I didn't have self toner on in this video. So it's way too dark for me, and it does not look good, guys. You can definitely see it does not look good. So also I'm not blending too much. So you can see it does not look that good because it's not blended in. So on my right side, I'm picking a foundation that is way more natural, so the color is a lot better. As you can see, it definitely just blends right into my skin, and I'm also using a buffing brush. I'm not saying it's wrong to use a traditional foundation brush, but for me, I think it blends better with a buffing brush, but that's totally up to you. So the next mistake that you can do is going straight to the highlight. So you just pack on a lot of highlight without covering up your dark circles. It will look really weird and also look really cakey if you just put that on. Right side, I'm putting my favorite concealer, the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Concealer. This one has a really nice color. I'm using it underneath my eyes and also on blemishes and redness because this color matches my skin really well. Also buffing that out. You could use your finger, but I like to use a brush. But that's up to you. That's not like a wrong or right thing to do. Then on my left side, I'm baking with the worst powder ever, the H&M translucent powder. I will show you guys after. It looks horrible. So on my right side, I'm using this Inside translucent powder, which is my favorite powder to bake with. I'm also using that one all over my face just to set my foundation, because if you don't set your foundation, it will look more patchy and cling on to dry patches. And for brows, oh, the brows. They can look horrible or they can look amazing. So on my left side, I'm just using a lot of dip brows. So just put on a ton of dip brow and it will not look good. Then on my right side, I'm just brushing through my brows and just applying a lot less product. That's the key with dip brow. You don't need a lot of product. So you will definitely see a big difference with my brows, that my right brow are a lot more natural than the other one, and I'm basically just applying it at the same place, but it looks more natural because you brush it out and also apply less product. Then I'm also using a clear brow gel because it makes the brows look so much more natural and make them look more like hair-like. Then I just dust away the baking powder, and you can probably already tell that this Inside powder looks a lot better than the H&M one, but I promise in a minute you will definitely see a big difference. Time for bronzer. I'm just taking a whole lot of bronzer, not dusting away anything. It's the darkest bronzer that I have. Just put it straight onto my skin and try to blend it out with the same brush with a lot of product on. Big mistake right there. So I'm also just putting it all over my face to get that bronze glow. You know, it looks so pretty. Ooh, and then I also forgot to contour. Oh my god. So I'm just taking my cream contour on top of my powder, totally casual, and then I just blend it out with my foundation brush. It doesn't need to be that even. As long as it's contoured, then it's okay. Then on my right side, I'm using more natural cream contour. You can definitely cream contour in a natural way. This is the NYX Wonder Stick. I really like this one. It blends in really nicely. So I'm just applying it pretty much the same places that I applied the other one, but just a lot less. And also blending it with a beauty blender. It looks a little more natural in my opinion. I'm also applying bronzer on my right side because I love bronzer, but not that much. So I'm just dusting it on my skin. It looks a lot more natural because it is a lot lighter, so you can go a little bit more crazy with it. For blush, I'm just applying my most pigmented blush that I have, the Wet n Wild blush. And as you can see right here, because I baked with that H&M powder, can you guys see that? Like, nothing will stick right where the powder is. It looks so insanely ugly. Oh my god, it's horrible. But with the other side, I'm just applying it with a dual fiber brush, and it looks awesome. Then on my left side, I'm also contouring my nose with the darkest bronzer that I have. This actually makes your nose look even bigger, so don't do this. And yes, highlight has gotten really, really popular, but you do want to blend it out. If you just put it straight like this, it will not look good. Make sure to blend it out and make it look seamless in a way. You do want it to pop, but you don't want to see like a stripe on your face. If you guys were wondering what I did on my right side, I just sprayed some MAC Fix Plus because it makes the highlight melt more into the skin. It looks really, really beautiful. Then on my right side, I'm applying some eyeshadow primer. I have to do this before I apply my eyeshadow unless it will just crease like crazy. So on my left side, I'm just applying some dark eyeshadow on a shader brush and not blending it. This was really hard to do because I'm not used to this, but just applying it. Then I used a little bit of a darker color in the crease without blending. It looks so bad. This is really important that you have to blend. So on my right side, I'm just doing a really quick look with basically the same eyeshadows, but I'm just blending a little bit more on this side, so you can definitely see a big difference just because I did blend. I'm doing it really quickly. Right here I'm just speeding it up a little bit, but a big mistake that you can do is just winging it upward and making it look round. It does not look good, so you have to really measure it to your eye shape. And if you have hooded eyelids or if you have big eyelids, you have to really make sure it looks good on your eyes when it is open and also closed. So yeah, so I'm just doing a liner that the way that fits my eye shape the best. For mascara, I'm using an old mascara, and I'm actually not really pleased with any of the sides, so we can just skip this step, okay? On my lips, I'm doing a ombre look, which some people like, some people hate. On the left side, I'm definitely overlining way too much, so it looks so unnatural. You can see my natural lip line, and it looks just horrible. So on my right side, I'm just aligning my lips just how my lips are, and I think it looks a lot better. And I'm also blending the darker like lip liner a lot more into my lips, and then just apply a little bit of the lighter one in the middle. You guys will see right here, it just blends in a lot prettier. By the way, it's the NYX Ombre Lip Pencil. I think they're really good. So you can definitely see the difference right here on when you overline with a darker lip liner and then with a lighter one. It does not look that good. So this is how you can see on both of the sides. They look really different. My left side looks really dramatic, but it's because I just did all of the mistakes on one side. So this is how it looks. I don't know what else to say. You do you, and makeup have no rules. So I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!